Welcome to Good Design and Bad Design presentation, and today we're going to focus on graphic communication as it is a very important tool in marketing to promote and advertise a brand, a subject, or an object. We're going to first start with good design.
So our first example comes to us from a North Carolina-based furniture company, Bernhardt, which is this particular design was placed in the Architectural Digest magazine. I appreciate the simple, striking photography that shows a single piece of furniture and gives you the company name in order to just be able to Google their name and go find all the information you need, but it left us with a beautiful and effective design. Our second example is from Farrow & Ball, which is a UK-based high-end paint manufacturer. This was also found in Architectural Digest. This particular advertisement was to introduce their 9 new colors, and what we appreciated about it is that they showed those colors in a new way by incorporating them all into one pattern where you could see them individually as well as how they would all work together.
A third example is a flyer from Queensberry Theater in Houston, Texas. This is the 2018-19 season to promote all of the shows in 2018 and 2019. It is a very successful design because the complements for each show, the colors complement each other for each show, and not a lot of text going on, but it's enough to tell you the title of the show, the concept of the show, and the dates. Our fourth example of good design is this flyer from Imprint. Imprint is known for their reading series. It's also here in Houston, Texas. They use colors from their logo, which is the yellow and the blue, as well as the black into the flyer. Eye-catching again, and you can tell the dates, where to find your information, as well as the names of the speakers. And now we're moving on to bad design.
So our first example of bad design comes to us from an Italian stoneworks that are based in Virginia. This advertisement was also placed in architectural design and is akin to reading a novel. Everything you could ever know about everything they offer is just based in print. There is not one photograph or anything else to even know the kind of the quality or the type. It's just all word-based. To be honest with you, the only reason I noticed this was because I was specifically looking for something that I felt was a bad design and, in my opinion, could be improved upon if they would just simply show a photograph or of something that they offered that would appeal to the readership. My second example is the Manager Clinic, and this was placed in the Houstonia magazine. What I particularly dislike about this is how dated it looks. The fonts feel dated, the format feels dated, even the photo feels like a stock photo from 15 years ago. And it's placed in a magazine here that is known for thought-provoking and beautiful work, and it just seemed very out of place and out of touch with what's going on today.
A third example of bad design is the Stessel & Associates flyer from Houston Design magazine. This is not successful because it's very distracting with the red and the pattern of the overall design. It's hard to read what it's trying to promote and what it's trying to advertise to you, and it's very distracting. And our last example for bad design is this flyer, also found in Houston magazine from a framing company. It's also very dated. Not a lot of creative things going on, not a lot of creative text. It looks like the negative space is not being active. And again, the information is a lot to read, and it's not clear what it's trying to promote exactly in terms of frames. And that's the end of our presentation. Again, overall, in conclusion, graphic communication is very important in marketing, and is really important for designers to think about composition overall when it comes to graphic communication.